My dude. What's up, guys? Exciting times as always. Every iteration, this is the first DLC. A little bit of drama behind it as far as like the price and what you're paying for and what you're not paying for, what you paid for 6 months ago and whatnot. We're not going to get into that. Listen, this is what we got and this is what we're playing with. There is an interesting, because this is a day old now. It's been out for a day, okay? And I was in there throwing down slinging some spells, and we're not going to talk about the 2 hours of content that was lost. We're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about today this expansion, fresh. You have not heard me talk about the expansion. I've heard me talk about the expansion anyway. All right, real quick. I don't want to make it too long. Hey, man, there's a lot of good cards in here. I think you can make an artifact deck. I'm not going to say it's going to be great, but like they give us Sanctum Gargoyle, Ethereum Sculptor, Courier's Capsule, Esper freaking Zoa, and we got like Tide Hollow Strix down here. Not bad. I mean, we got this. That's probably not playable, but anyway, I get it. But what struck me is Myco motherfucking Cloth and my possible redemption at Jund by having a deck that runs Sprouting Thrynax and some other cool things along with Kresh, the Blood Braided. That's what you're going to see today. It's also running a little bit of this. A lot of new cards are going to be in this deck. Brand new deck. I'm going to take another shot at Jund. I'm going to show you that real quick. What do I think about the Alara DLC? It's like the... It's give me life back in this format. Love you, homies. Let's get in there. Have a good damn time. I got to show you the deck first, all right? All right, guys, peek up under the skirt. This is Jund Kleenex. Now, why does my clever ass call it Jund Kleenex? Oh, man, can we do a take two? Because I'm running Myco Cloth. It's a cloth, right? You're wiping the tears away from your opponent's eyes. Jund Kleenex. Brilliant. Ugh, good thing this deck can hold up for this horrible jokes and commentary so far. But hey, man, I like it. Peek up under the skirt. Here it is, real slow. This deck fits beautifully with what. Okay, Treasure Find I think is going to be amazing in this deck. This is right where Rockslide Elemental wants to be. We don't need mana ramp. We need mana fixing, which is why Traveler's Amulet and this mana base is in here instead of Cultivate. The mana base might be a little bit uninspired, but we're going to peek up under the skirt. Initial deck building gameplay. Caddy slinging this on the showroom floor, and this is a deck to try out for sure. You're going to see it in this video. I guarantee it. Let's get to it. All right, so we need Sprouting Thrynax, basically, and a way to cast them in our opener hand. Oh, shit. This is motherfuck capable. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's going to be hard to cast this on land drop 5 with only one green source, but we got Cathari Bomber and Rockslide Elemental and also Krenko's Command. This is very good. It doesn't you can't have Sprouting Thrynax every game, okay? Get used to it, guys. It's going to happen. Now, land drop 3, yeah, I can't lay this land drop 2 unless I draw an untapped land, because we're definitely gonna be doing this. Cathari Bomber on turn into Rockslide Elemental pre-combat, because when this dies it gets a counter off Rockslide. This is where I know it looks like his artwork is painted with crayons. Doesn't have the best artwork, okay? This dude is a beast, and he has Jund. Look, on Jund, even the landscape. What the Cathari? Get out of my face. Okay, untapped. So I think I will set up, and it's a green source for Cathari Bomber. I mean, for Myco Cloth, land drop 5, that's sick. But it says on Jund, even Landscape is Deadly Hunter, Volcanoes, Tar Pits, what the fuck ever. It says Jund, and it belongs in a Jund deck. It absolutely does. We are going to be doing this to set up. We're doing Krenko's Command. It sets up a land drop 3 Cathari Bomber into a land drop 4 Tap Land and Rockslide Elemental into a land drop 5 Myco Cloth, hopefully. Now, he could bash us out of the water. You know, honestly, when I saw the Alara DLC in front of my face in this game, that's decent. I saw a Devour deck, which is really weird because I fucking hate the Devour mechanic. I hate it. I hate all your eggs in one basket. I hate any sort of card disadvantage, which is what I feel like that is. We're going to be doing nothing, but we are going to be doing Cathari Bomber, pass the turn back. Then we're going to be Tap Land, Rockslide Elemental. You know, we did get a Myco Cloth later than we had to, right? Because we did have we top deck another tapped source, but I think that's okay. I mean, I think it's worth it setting up a Rockslide Elemental. Now, we could have not cast the Cathari Bomber, but still we need more tokens, and as of right now, this is Orzhov Life Gain, which we can and will beat. Right now, we're doing it. That's fine. I'm not trying to get in, brother. I'm not trying to get in. I'm going to devour all my shit, and you're going to flesh to dust my gigantic Mycocloth. Do you know what this thing does? It's a powerhouse. You think spider spawning can create tokens? Wait till you see this, dude, this game. I'm going to go all in, and if he blows me out of the water, fair enough, I will shake his hand. But we are going to do tapped green source. Oh, my God, almost fucked that up real bad because we do an untapped any land, we have Mycocloth next turn. We're going to Rock Slide Elemental pre-combat because once this guy gets in, he sacrifices. New cards are really fun, especially ones that I have never played with. And I've never played with, I could bash in, honestly, with, to pump up the Rock Slide Elemental, these two 1/1s to, you know, bait him out to trade these. But Rock Slide Elemental is not going to be the backbone. I think it's really going to be, because we get in and Mycocloth is going to be Devour 2, and we're going to be devouring 4 things. He's going to become a beast, and he's going to be powering out spiders. I mean, not spiders, just 1/1 saps. Tuck a motherfucking tongues out the ass. Way faster than a spider spawning deck can keep up with, really. Unless they run Flesh Dust. What just happened? I said yes. What were they asking me for? Oh, for this. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, give me a counter on that. Look at that. It's a 2/2 first strike. He cannot swing in anymore. I will not lose anything. I will attack. I mean, I will block this all day, every day. Walking right into +1/+0 lifelink first strike. Fair enough. Maybe I won't then. Because I did just remember that card. But we're looking pretty solid if we can't get it now. And the thing is, I've got Treasured Find too. So if he kills the Mycocloth, okay, fair enough. I'll Treasured Find it back and look for ways to recast it at an opportune time. If this guy's stuck on land, sorry about you. Shroom Panda, the Hoarder. I'm about to hoard up some motherfucking saplings. But you remember Tuck a Tongue, right? I'm going to be making his girlfriend. You haven't seen the tokens yet, but they look like Tuck a Tongue's girlfriend. I say that because they're not the Tuck a Tongue tokens. But Tuck a Tongue's, he ain't upset with it, okay? This deck, I feel like, can make Tuck a Tongue tokens because I've done it. So what else makes 1/1 sapling tokens in this deck? Sprouting Thrynax makes Tuck a Tongue tokens, and then I give him girlfriends with this, and then they multiply like rabbits, dude. They're Tuck a Tongue, he's a big... Dap that. That man is fertile, okay? As far as saplings go, that man is... He's doing okay for the sapling race, especially if he has like one girlfriend at least. They're going to... Mycocloth is going to be spawning them out. We're going down a weird dark road about sapling sex. But this guy's taking a while. He hit his land, but he just like decided to tank. Now, Sanguine Bond could be a problem if he has like that Flesh of Dust or the 5-mana Exile target enchantment or, you know, something. It's got like, looks like a lamp on it. Like an oil lamp. I can't think of it right now. It's a 5-mana. I could if I was playing a white deck that ran it. Anyway, okay, he tanked and passed turn back. Cathari Bomber, fair enough. I will set up an even fatter. Yeah. Am I getting in? No. I don't want to trade any of my tokens. No, I like them too much. Cathari Bomber passed the turn back. We get in. Now we have land drop 5 from Mycocloth. We do go all in. I get that. He could arrest also. You know, we can't actually swing him with this. We're not really racing him though, right? We could swing him with this. But he still could have combat tricks. I don't really see a real good point in doing it. We are going all in on this Devour 1 creature Mycocloth. We can get it back with Treasured Find, which would be good because we do have unearthed these just in case he takes care of this first Mycocloth. If he can't take care of this first Mycocloth, which I think he probably can, I'm not even really sure if I should be doing what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it because it's incredibly powerful. Maybe only like half my tokens, so maybe only 2 of the tokens. No, actually at that point it'd be 3 tokens. So Mycocloth for 3 tokens. That way if he Flesh to Dust it, or the 5-mana enchantment, or Arrest. Let's see. Beginning of Upkeep, put a 1/1. Okay, Arrest wouldn't get around the... I don't really care. I actually care more about the tokens than around the fat ass, because you can have the chump blockers for Mycocloth, but you can't have... Yeah, you get what I'm saying. Now I could... No, that's not the play. We're all going to do this. I think I am just going to go halfsies on this Mycocloth. I'm going to get him for this. Hopefully he Flesh Dust this. That would be amazing. He doesn't. Okay, I'm going to go halvesies. I'm going to sack 3 tokens. We're only pumping out 3. I could make this real Banana Sams. I really could. You know what? I'm going to do it because this is a threat now. I'm going to Myco motherfucking Cloth. He hasn't cast anything else though. That would be dumb. That would be way too much. That's why I don't like Devour. I'm going to sacrifice 3 of these tokens though. How about 4, okay? Just to make it a little bit more powerful, 4 of them, because these aren't really doing anything either. And see, this is where Rock Slide, yes sir, 3 more, I will sit here all day and click yes. Yep, I'd love to have a gigantic first striker. Even bigger, you say? Yes sir, I will. What? 1 more? Silm, got your back, homie. So now this thing is gigantic. So even if he does take care of this, so now I'm making 8 tuck-a-tongue bitches a turn, okay? A turn. Spider spawning, fuck off. I got something to take care of you, okay? Now, if spider spawning decks runs Flesh of Dust, or even like that white instant we're talking about at 5 mana, even so, he doesn't. If I just get 8 saps, I'm going to go and say Michael Cloth was worth it. Not really, because we killed 4 tokens, so not bad, though. You know, we didn't put all our eggs in one basket. We put most of our eggs in one basket. We don't really want, there isn't any mass removal in white-black. It's set a Magic player. It's just not in the format. It's not in the cards. Infest, Mutilate, sorry about your black. You got the absolute fucking nerf this game, but I think they did that on purpose. Target removal is very powerful in in a format like this. You saw what Murder did to the what Murder did to the format, the limited format in 2014, and I think that's why they made it so bad. We will absolutely be casting this, and we can unearth, right? So we'll be doing that right now too. Later, Storm Panda, Shroom Panda, sorry about you. Yes, this is exactly how I hope this deck would run. Now we did get that Sprouting Thronax like when we needed it, right? We bash. Actually, let's just bash. Hello, let's bash with these. I mean, it's only a 12-12, a 7-7, and a 2-2 with all these fucking 1-1 saps. Playing against Black-White, we can absolutely overextend because Black-White, like I said, does not have any of the key pieces or removal that it needs, especially in the board wiping category. But it can chump block for a while. Another Myco Cloth would be stupid. Yes, because I would, against the computer, I would absolutely do this. You can hit, there it is, look, it's Tuck-a-Tongue's bitches. I'm just saying, they're more feminine than the Tuck-a-Tongue tokens, right? Each one has multiple holes, okay? We're getting back in that sap sex, okay? We'll go ahead and get away from it. But look, guys, this is the kind of mid-range deck that Headcase can get behind, because it's not just like, hey, man, I got a pretty good power to toughness guy for its cost. His PT ratio is pretty solid considering. And I hope you can't deal with them, because that's like what I don't like about mid-range. What I do like about mid-range is motherfucking Myco Cloth, okay? And Cathari, Rockslide Elemental, Cathari Bomber, I mean, all of those are just incredibly good cards. They can get more powerful, and they have fun, they're fun interactions, they're fun plays. It's not really, hey, can you deal with my sort of threat, or like 2 sort of threats? Looking at you, control, or aggro. Aggro mostly, because it's actually a better matchup, but in general, not in this format, I don't think, which is weird. We're just probably bashing until we hit the promised land, right? We can Cathari Bomber. Would it be better to Sprouting Thrynax? Let's set up for that other Myco Cloth. No, actually, honestly, Sprouting Thrynax and Elvish Biz is probably a better play. We're not losing this game. There's a chance that we could have just won. Because no, we didn't have the mana. By Augur Spree, Treasure Find Augur Spree, but of course we don't have 8 mana. And that was very specific on the mana too, so we probably wouldn't have it even if we had 8 lands. But this is exactly what I wanted from this deck, and even the computer was lagging a little bit, which is interesting. He's taking a bundle. Yeah. 10-10. First strike. Now, you know, I mean, the thing is, like, so what? You have a gigantic first striker. I can just chump block it all day. This thing is a badass blocker. It's close to, okay, I sack out a couple lands because you got a Kozilek. I'm pretty close to saying, fuck off, first strike, right? So that's not bad. I guess we can just go ahead and, like, finish this out. No real reason to, like, drag this on, even though I guess we are. But this is exactly what I wanted from this deck. And honestly, since this game's running a little bit long, and this video had a pretty long intro, and I just want to let you guys know that I had 2 hours of content. I don't know if that means a lot to you, but dude, I was having a blast with this deck. I had double Myco Cloth on one game. You know what? Y'all don't care. What I'm saying is, I had a rough night last night. If you check my Google Plus, you can see that. You guys saw that for the guys that keep up with that. You saw how infuriated I was. I was this close, just like doing something real drastic that I would have hated. Sack a creature? Okay, I'll pick. Not the Tuck-a-Tongue's bitches. He might get mad. Goblins are partial to him. I'm going to sack out Sprouting Thrynax. Obviously the play, right? I was going to do Elvish Viz, but Sprouting Thrynax was giving me that evil eye. That evil eye, Ricky Bobby. Look at him. Don't put that evil on me. That lizard. You're a lizard, really? He's a lizard. A pissed off lizard that has tuck-a-tongue babies somewhere on his back. All that green shit on his back. No, it's not fungus. Well, I guess it is. Maybe. Anyway, we're bashing in. That is not a bad board state, guys. That is not a bad board state. Michael Koff is my motherfucking dude. That's exactly what I want to see, is Michael Koff doing work. Got a little bit lucky, top decking what we needed, but I think we kept the hand with Michael Koff, so I think... Either way, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Get in here on this build. Try this out. If you don't like it, try something similar. I would probably suggest running maybe Inferno Titan, just because that card's so good. It probably needs to be ran in any red deck. Either way, I think you run Cultivate over... you know, we can talk about that in a future video, but probably stay away from Cultivate because your land drop 3s are pretty crucial. You need Sprouting Thrynax or Cathari Bomber, one of those, to set up for... Really just because those cards are good, but also to set up for a Michael Koff. Love you, homies. Sorry you're getting this a day late, but, you know, God bless America, God bless Magic 2015, and God bless you guys. Love you, homies. Later.